Before we start our next episode, just wanted to say thank you so much for all the love and support we've gotten through season 1. Now we're on to season 2, and we're going to try to make 2 better than 1. So thanks for your support. We appreciate it. Follow us on Instagram at Skeen, YouTube at Skeen, and our podcast is available on major platforms like Spotify, Odyssey, Amazon, iHeartRadio, and Apple Podcasts. Give us a follow, leave a review, get in contact with us. Let us know what's going on out there, and we would love to talk about it. So thank you so much. And now, on to the show. Hey, Dios mío. Welcome back to another episode of Talking That Asian Scheme podcast. We are here, and we're presented by Treetop Studio. So we are back, guys, after 2 weeks being off. So let me just run down to what I need to run down. Shout out to Russia checked in on the podcast. And what was the other one? United.
Shorty next door. She Russian.
Oh.
I'm telling you.
And the other one was something United Emirates or something like that. So shout out to them and all that. So I appreciate that. So that's 46 countries strong and stuff. So we getting out there. I don't know why they want to listen, but hey, whatever. It is what it is. But the funny thing is that I look and then for some reason, I guess this podcast comes up as like a web search or something. I don't know, something weird. Pero I don't know. They like to listen and shit. So whatever's going on in the world, we hear. Anyway, that being said, so shout out to them. 46 countries strong. What was the other thing? Oh yeah, so this week that just passed, my man Old Dirty Skeen, I became a grandfather. Yeah, I am I'm a grandfather now. That is cool.
Congratulations.
Yeah, no, it was crazy. It was just absolutely happened on July 10th. So 5 days ago, my oldest one went into labor and stuff like that. And yeah, so
Boy or girl?
a boy or girl, you said? Boy. Yeah, so I'm like, it was just like numbing. Like my ex-wife hit me like, hey, Jilly just went into labor. I was like, what? So it was just like going through that, waiting for this, that, and the other. And next thing you know, it was just a picture and stuff. I'm like, yo, this is crazy. I got to send you some of those pictures though anyway. But yeah, it was just crazy, man. It was like a surreal moment and stuff. It was, like another rite of passage and stuff like that. But at the same time, it was just like, I'm sitting there like, damn, yo, like I'm a grandfather now. That's crazy. I'm sorry, what'd you say?
Está viejo ya.
Coño.
Sheesh.
That's just crazy. But yeah. So that being said, segue into the topic. So the reason why I thought about this topic, it was because I was listening to a song, and it's an old rock and roll song, and it was I believe I forgot the name, the artist, but it was The Summer of '69 is the name of the song. It's a rock and roll song. And pretty much if you heard it or you Google it or whatever, Summer of '69 is just the singer is just singing about, that was for him, that was the best summer of his life. That was the best time of his life. You know what I mean? He was just, the year was 1969, and he just sang about it, and it's a real cool song. Obviously, I don't relate to some of the references that he was saying, but in my head, I was like, damn, what was my year? And the year that came to mind was 1989. So it was the summer of '89, which kind of crazy.
I was born, bro.
Damn. You know what I'm saying? So I was just thinking about that, and I was like, yo, man, I remember it was just the summer of '89 was just pretty much.
Nació la estrella.
Just a vaina. But
that was the best time of your life. A star was born.
Yeah. But yeah, no, it was just thinking about like the things I was doing. It was just like riding a bike. Bike was my mode of transportation. I had like a little, it was like a group of like 4 or 5. We just had bikes and we would just ride everywhere in Washington Heights, Inwood, all the way down to like 86, 96th Street and all that stuff. And that's all we did. We just hung out, and it was just a good time, and talk to shorties and break hearts and get our hearts broken, and it was all good. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, so that's what it came about, right? Are you in this moment living the best life, right now? Or is this something in the past that you're like, damn, the summer of this, or the winter of that? So that's why this episode topic came about. It was just like, are you living the best life, or do you think in your mind that you already lived that time, right? And then there's another curveball that I'll add later on. But do you feel like, is there a time that you be like, nah, yo, or am I living that time right now?
Mm.
So yeah, I'm
So you
kind of,
that?
say it again.
So you asking me now?
Yeah, yeah. I'm asking you. Just give it some thought, I guess, and
No,
just
I feel like is there's a period in time where you live a good time, and as you get older, things change. So I feel like during my teenage years, I had a great time, but would I want to relive that now? No, but there were great times. And then now it just as you get older, you're it changes.
right. And I
Now
guess, I guess,
I'm
yeah,
living a great life, but it was not the same. Like if I was living this life when I was 16, but this shit is whack. This shit is whack. Bote esta vaina.
right. But
Por
see that
today. It can't be the same 9 o'clock I used to start getting dressed to go to the club to. It don't feel like it. 9 o'clock, I'm already ready to go to bed.
right. And then that's the other thing that I was thinking about too. Is just like, right, we can think about those times like, oh, the summer '89, or this, that, and the other. But at the
Mm.
same time, it was like, in every decade that you live, do you have that moment in that decade that you're like, yo, that shit was it right there? You know what I mean? So like the shit that I can remember was like maybe in 19, like if you go through the decades, shit. Obviously, I don't remember the '70s because I was a kid, but like the '80s, I remember like maybe like the summer '83 or something like that. The summer '89. In the '90s, I'm gonna
13 years
say,
old.
yeah, I am. Come on, everybody know that. Some of the listeners are reminiscing, like, yeah, Skeen, talk your shit. In the '90s, I would say it was like maybe '94. Maybe if I have to, throw a year out there, was maybe '94. In the 2000s, I'm gonna say, 2000, maybe 4, 5, 6, around there, maybe 7. You know what I mean? Just working like with you guys and stuff like that. That was fucking.
Five.
I was fire. Yeah. And then you got the 2010s. In the tens, I'm gonna say maybe, I don't know, 2013 maybe was an awesome year. And then
Well, you're
now
really good
we're,
with your dates.
huh?
You're really good with your dates. I can't
Yeah,
remember.
I'm trying to give it some thought, obviously, right? In between there, you got like my daughters being born and stuff like that, which was cool. In the 20s, I ain't living nothing right now. You know what I mean? It's kind of like dry season right now. So I guess that's why it was like reminiscing like the summer '89 and
God
stuff.
is like, quiere más, loco, quiere más, ya. Está bueno.
Yeah, but see, here's the thing, right? Like, yeah, you want more because you just want to experience different things. So like
I
now
ain't gonna
becoming,
experience a why, but you front.
but I'm fronting because I'm out here in Carolina. But I'm coming though. I could be, but no, I was just thinking like now it's like, all right, cool. It's just like every decade it's something different, right?
Yeah.
So I don't know. It's just some thought like, yeah, of course, like being young, wild, and reckless, and just being chill, and breaking hearts and getting your heart broken and all that. That's good stuff. And then now it's just like, you know what I mean? 9 o'clock comes and you're yawning.
Yeah, I mean, I feel like yeah, it's just a period in time. Okay, you like it and it's great, but sometimes I'll be like, all right, you know what? I kind of miss it. Let me go out. Let me go turn up, and that shit ain't the same. That shit ain't the same. I'll be
Yeah,
yawning in the club, like, damn, look at y'all go aquí.
yeah.
Look at
I,
y'all go aquí. I should be in my bed right now. I'm bugging out.
yeah. Like there's two things, right, that I thought about. It's like when you get old and you walk into some place and you be like, damn, I wish I was home right now.
Yeah, that's how it be.
That's
For my
number one. And
birthday, we went out, all the girls, and I'm like, fuck am I doing here? I just need to be home already. It's
and
a
then
lot.
the other one was, I remember, I think I've shared this story on previous podcasts, but it was just like I went out and all of a sudden I'm like, yo, what? No, actually, this was a reminder. But the first time that happened is like I went to a lounge and I was like, yo, this is supposed to be a lounge, but why the music so loud, yo? Like, yo, turn that shit down. I can't even talk, bro.
Yep, that shit is crazy.
That's when you know you're old and stuff. So yeah, so I guess that was the topic at hand. Now it's just like,
The
are
best time
you
of my life is of this period now. I would say is now. All my family comes over, we hang out. By 10 o'clock, everybody's home. Ya yo limpié mi casa, you know. That's my happiness.
it's
I feel
crazy, right?
yeah, that's my happiness.
Yeah, I saw this post that said, talking about what you just said right now. The post was like, "Yo, be all the shit that my parents used to tell me as a or give me as a punishment is now my rewards." You know what I mean? Like cleaning the house, doing laundry, you know,
Going to sleep
changing,
early.
going to sleep early. All that shit is beautiful, And then
Belleza.
back to your point, like, yo, I remember. When it was, if you're Spanish, you know what I'm talking about. When you were getting ready and Don Francisco come on, it was time to hit the streets and stuff in the summertime or whatever. It was just like that was your point of like either you're getting dressed to go out or you were going out at like 10, 11 o'clock at night. You know what I'm saying?
We
And
just we're getting ready at 11 o'clock at night, twelve
that's
o'clock.
crazy.
We're ready to hit the streets at 12. Now que me diga un maldita madre que venga, yo, let's go out at 12. Get the 12. 12 p.m. Always doing an early thing. I'm down. Dije 12 a.m. Mira, pero tú estás loco. I won't even get the text because I'm already asleep. Tú me saltas con una vaina así. Ya estoy durmiendo. You crazy?
Yo, that is crazy though. Like if you really think about it, it's just like, yo, that's oh man.
And también, I feel like even the kids now, they're not built like that. Because we used to go out and break night and go to work and shower at work, and I was out all night. Kids be tired already too. But yeah, for real, by 12 o'clock, kids be tired. So then they're not built like us, or they calling out of work the next day. It's crazy. You know how many people I have to talk to? Marvin be calling me, Vanessa be calling me like, yo, remember when we used to go out? These kids all want to call out. I said, damn.
That's
You have to get money to go out, so you
yeah.
gotta do both.
Yeah, that I mean, that's a whole nother episode.
Yeah,
Soft
so
kids in America. Mad soft.
niggas are
They
soft
mad baby girls out there. See, I say that shit now, I get canceled real quick. Oh, you feeling baby girl?
for real. Everybody's soft.
Everybody be like, oh nah, I feel a certain way. Like, yeah, shut up, man.
Oh,
How
fuck.
about you feel? Fuck out of here, bro. But yeah, that's another episode and shit. You know what I mean?
Soft shit niggas are talking about. I mean, yo, vete a fregar mejor. What you talking about right now? So now me salta con vaina. I'm like, yo, you want to feel better? Go wash some dishes. What you talking about right now? Tipo está loca.
Oh my god, yeah. But I guess that I get that was the whole premise here today was just like living your best life and stuff. You know what I mean? Or it's just like another thing that a person, because I had mentioned this to a couple of people at work today and stuff. Like, let me ask you a question. Like, or the way I kind of phrased it wasn't like, "Yo, are you living your best life?" I was just like, "Yo, do you do you think you're come on?" I just said, "Are you happy?" Pretty much,
Mhm.
right? What do you think happiness is? You know what I'm saying? Is it like just a moment in time? Is it like, do you really have to be happy for extended amount of time, or is this just like little glimpses that you'd be like, yo, like for example, for me, is like I feel happy when I'm fucking cracking the fuck up. Like in those moments, like right now, when you see me chuckle, that's my happiness. Those little chuckle moments where I'm just like, and it could be by myself too, because I've been somewhere, I'm writing an email or something, and I think of something, or let's say somebody sends me something, and I look at it and I start chuckling by myself with nobody. That's my happy moment. That's when I'd be like, yo, I'm happy right now, cracking the fuck up. You know what I mean? So it
And
was
then
just like,
after, it just yeah, you're not
yeah,
happy.
back, yeah, back to work. Let me send this email out. Let me do this shit. You know what I mean? It's just
Nah, I
like
feel like happiness comes within you. You just sometimes you just wake up and you choose to be happy, and it flows your vibe. Because sometimes I'm like, I'm gonna be a bitch, and uno se levanta and you're gonna be a whole bitch, y tú te giras y tú te mueves, and everybody gets out your way. But today, you be like, I'm gonna be good. I'm gonna be chill.
today, like there's some days that I wake up and I just be like, yo, today I'm just gonna be a blessing, right?
Yeah,
But this is how I do it, right? So like I wake up, boom, I'm driving, like I stop at a red light, I see somebody, I'll give them the head nod or whatever. They might look at me like, yo, this what the fuck is wrong with him? Or sometimes I just walk, hey, good morning, how are you? Or like sometimes I'll see somebody come and be all like, I like your sneakers, bro. And
makes
sneakers
you
could be,
feel good.
yeah, sneakers could be twisted, but it's just that that day I'm giving blessings. That's the way I see it, right? So I remember there was one dude, yo, his sneakers was hammered to my standards of, you know what I'm saying? They weren't really it was just to me, I wouldn't wear them because they look a little, they look like they was a little off. But anyway, I was just on some blessings day and shit. So he was walking by and I said, yo, I like your sneakers, my dude. He was like, oh man, I appreciate it. Yeah, they're a little dirty. And I'm saying in my head, yeah, they nasty. But hey, you good anyway. You know what I'm saying?
Ese tipo fue para su casa, limpió esos tenis.
Nah.
You never know, yo. You never know. The way these soft ass people are nowadays,
Yeah, he
they
probably would have
looking
got it. He
for
said I
just
was
mm-hmm.
he said I was dirty.
Those people, they
Nah.
people soft, bro.
Or sometimes like if I see a lady walking by, I'd be like, oh, I like your outfit, you know? Just
But
to
you
say
don't even know. Sometimes you switch someone's day just by saying a little comment like that. Because I've been tight sometimes, and somebody will say something. I'm like, oh wow, like that was so nice of you.
yeah. After you said, yo, shut up, B. Go do some dishes or something.
No, but you never know what day people are having too, and sometimes that kind of helps them out.
Well, here's another thing, right? Yeah, I thought about just right now because like sometimes like you just said is those little things, right? Correct me if I'm wrong. Do you remember like those little relationships that you had that just linger in your mind for a long, long time? It could be years and years, and you still remember them. Or maybe I'm just different, or people are just different. Obviously, obviously you're obviously you'll remember the long relationships that you've been. Yes, granted, right? Because they were in your life for so long.
Yeah,
But just those little people that just came and go. It could have been a hit and go, whatever. It doesn't matter. But something about that you remember, like, oh shit. Or is it that just guys do that more than women? I don't know.
yeah, it must be a guy thing because I got bad memory, so I
You know?
don't remember what I wore yesterday to be remembering people.
Oh yeah, not for sure. Like sometimes I don't even remember what I ate yesterday or 2, 3 days ago. I
Pero
gotta give it.
te recuerda de Shorty de 7.
Yeah,
That's
like
what.
20, like 20, or sometimes I can just be like sitting down, like, damn, I wonder where she at. Well, there's one particular young lady. I'm not gonna say her name. Yo, but I've been Googling her and whatever. I can't find her. Like there's no social media. Mind you, we were close for, I'm gonna say, I was in high school. I was in high school, maybe like, I'm gonna say maybe the last 2 years of high school or something like that. We were cool. We would hang out, whatever, whatever, diggy diggy, and the whole 9 yards. But yo, like I remember her name completely from head, and I Google it, or not Google it, but yeah, I guess like Facebook it, or whatever, and I never get her picture. I get other people with the same name, but never. I'm just like, yo, she just dropped from the face of the earth.
No,
Yeah,
well, there's people that I kind of like grew up with, and I kind of sometimes me cruzan la mente. I'm like, damn, I wonder how they're doing. But half the people that I grew up with are crackheads,
man.
so it's crazy. For real, you're laughing, but it's serious.
No,
Like
I'm
half
just saying, but
crackheads.
right, no, but I'm saying just the way you said it, and I was just like, you know, like it's common. It's just real common.
Yeah, it's a few that are doing good now. Most of them
Nice.
are on the block with the moms smoking
The
crack.
funny the funny thing is like sometimes when I talk to you, you'd be like, yo, Ski, you remember Cosita, or this or that and the other, and I'd be like, nah. And then you'd be like, but he or she worked for you. Oh, they did? I have no recollection or no idea that they worked for me, or whatever store we were at or something. That's
That's
the
where
one
it's
that
coming from me because my memory is horrible.
yeah, you know. I don't know. Just weird, I guess. But I don't know. Is it a guy thing that we remember stuff for for like forever? Like we'll probably, I don't know. I guess that's something that I'll ask different guys and stuff. But stuff that we take to the grave,
Maybe it depends on the person too, because I think Jesse kind of like sometimes reminisces on stuff, and I be like, I don't remember or I don't care.
right?
Well, I feel like once I block someone, I'm just out of sight, out of though, pa fuera. I don't really care about you no more. And I be busy too, so like I don't be having time to be thinking. I be having, yo tengo que limpiar, yo tengo que, I gotta feed kids.
This is just a random free.
It's a
It
lot.
doesn't even.
It's a
I
lot.
got a lot of shit comes to my mind when I'm fucking driving. So like sometimes I can play my like
Because you drive by yourself. I drive with kids talking shit all day. So
yeah,
I
true.
can't even think to myself.
Yeah, I be
Yeah,
driving by myself. Dolo, yeah. So sometimes there's like a song comes on, be like, oh shit, yeah, I remember this, or I remember that. But the thing with me, I do keep in contact with a lot of like my ex girlfriends and shit like that. I ain't even gonna lie. Like a lot, even the joints that were like little flings or whatever.
but
They
why?
all. I'm a friendly guy.
Mm.
Like for example, like I think if you guys have heard me on this podcast, I've had three three relationships, three long relationships, and obviously my ex wife is one of them, and then the other two ladies, one of them hit me up like, "Yo, hi, how are you?" And I was like, "Hey, how you doing?" Years have gone by. The other one stays in contact with me constantly and stuff like that. There's nothing there like, "Ooh, I want to bag her." Not at all. It's just
Do
it's
their
just
boyfriends know this?
huh?
Do their boyfriends know this? Or their husbands know this?
Well, one is married, the other one is single. I don't know.
Mm.
That's the secret that women keep. See what I'm saying, fellas? Not me. I wasn't like I yeah. See what I mean, fellas? That's
Mysterious.
crazy. They never forget either. You know what I'm saying? Why would they? Shit, fuck around.
Yeah,
I don't
and
know.
no, but también if you think about it, people say it's usually like the guys go in to what girls allow them to. So
Man.
and then like if she really wanted to fuck you,
Yeah, but
it's
see, but
not because you could be a friends with someone and until the girl doesn't give you the okay, you're still stuck as a friend.
yeah, no, you're right. And I agree with that 100%. But like
She probably
some
got you there like, oh, this nigga fuck up. I'm going in with a scheme.
But see, I guess that's because I don't know. Like in me and my thing right now, my mindset is just like I ain't got time for none of that shit right now. B, I don't. You know what I mean? I
Mhm.
just don't. I the mint like it's funny. Like there was a song that I was listening to the other day, and it kind of like resembled what I feel right now. Right. So the minute I get that sense of like feelings or something like that, I just be like, yo, I'm gonna end up hurting you. It ain't no good for me. You know what I'm saying? And then
So why
at the minute, like the minute I feel that sense of feelings, I'm out.
why?
I don't know.
Do you want to be single for the rest of your life?
I don't think nobody wants to be single, but do I? It's just
I
like
actually would love to be single for the rest of my life, but
who?
me pasó ya, long gone.
What are you talking about? Who you said you?
Yeah, I like to be like at peace, in paz, when con nobody, no kids, no nothing. But I done fucked that up a long time ago.
Yeah, you fucked it up. But no, it's just like I don't know. It's just like maybe there's still stuff. I don't know. Sometimes I just go with the pros and cons, and I just be like, yo, because we all we all come with this baggage of shit, right? This baggage of hurt, this baggage of accomplishment, this baggage of this expectations and shit. And I don't want to like I think I've been like just single, and the fact that the only thing I gotta care for is like my daughters and myself, and that's it. I don't have to worry about am I making this person happy? Am I making her happy? Like I don't have to worry about that, and that's the best. I can sleep at night like just chilling. Like I don't have to. Yo, is she playing me? Who else she talking to? Like right now, sometimes like for example, like if when I'm talking to someone, and I'm gonna be honest, I'm gonna keep it a buck. Like the minute I see like a little disconnect, yeah, I'm done, man. Okay, go entertain somebody else. I'm good. And then when I get here's the back the flip of that, right, or the flip of the coin. The minute I get too much, and I'm like, I really don't. Yeah, I don't want to deal with this shit.
Yeah, I be telling my single friends all the time. I'm like, yo, just enjoy your single life. Like, chill, relax. No tiene que joder con nadie. Nobody on the back phone blowing up your phone. None of that. Like, none of that toxicity. Oh, you by yourself. Relax.
My
Not
sh- my shit is
yo,
dry.
enjoy. Eso se llama paz.
That shit be dry. The
Paz.
only the only shit that gets flooded when I get notifications. Oh, Marie sent me some. Cool. Oh, okay. Yes, he sent me some. Cool. All right, cool. Oh, my man Gene, I know it's gonna be funny. Ish, I know it's gonna be something crazy. You know, stuff like that. And then that's the way I kind of just
People got to learn to enjoy their own company.
that's what it is, man. I just love it so much.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It's just like you said, just like a piece that's just so nice, man. Like you know what I mean? You wake up and you be like, all right, cool, man. Like, what we gonna do today? Oh, nothing? Oh, I like that. What we going how much we gonna spend today? Nothing? Oh, I even love that even more.
You
I
just
go out.
leave.
Yeah, I go out. My meals be like 10, $15. Oh, that's nice. I go out on a fucking date. It should be like 70, 80, 90. I'm like, well, why? Because Shorty want 2 cups of wine. Get the fuck out of here, bro. Like,
Grande. Now you go out, you spending 200 minimum.
yeah. You know what I'm saying? That's in New York and New Jersey. I'm glad I'm over here. You know what I'm What's up, guys? It's your boy Skeen here, back to let you know and remind you that my co host Aisha has an amazing poetry book called Treetop Echoes. It is available now on Amazon as well as Barnes and Nobles. So if you're in the market for a new book, please pick it up. You will not be disappointed in this amazing poetry book. So the name of the book, once again, Treetop Echoes, available on Amazon and Barnes and Nobles. Get your copy today. Sam, like right now, no lie. So I have this pending like coffee date on the 27th.
Oh.
She OG.
I got a date on the 27th too with Jesse.
Oh, nice. Like
Yeah,
who's picking up the bill?
me.
Oh,
No, it's her birthday, so I told her I want to take her.
it's on the 27th.
Her birthday's the 23rd, but I'm gonna take her out the 27th.
Nice, awesome, I love it. So yeah, so now it's like in my head, I'm like, all right, how do I get out of this?
Okay.
That's see what I mean? It's just like, do I really? So like the first, like I'm gonna use her as an example, right? Cool lady. She looks cool, whatever. Good looking woman, older than me for sure. But you know how Skeen love the cougars. You know what I'm saying? Pero, um,
Made up
like in
like
my
that.
head, yeah, you know,
And she worked out. She got the
oh, she got the gunnies. Oh, I gotta take a trip to Jersey. Pero, but here's my thing, right? So I'm already thinking like, all right, do I really? I don't want to waste her time. So I'm going already in with negative energy, not negative energy towards her, just negative energy that do I really want to deal with all this shit?
mm.
You know,
But what do you want to do with her? Do you want to like make it a relationship, or are you just trying to have fun?
I really don't know. To be honest, I'm going in there with a fair mind, like you know what I'm saying, just a neutral mind, and whatever happens, happens. Because I know somebody's gonna come out of nowhere and just wham, and I'm gonna be like, "El diablo, these feelings." You know what I mean? I know that's gonna happen. You know what
Yeah.
I'm saying? It could be Shorty back there, right? Yo, Marie's face is yo. Tell you, man, I've known this young lady for 19 years. Her facial expressions never changed. Like, yeah, you already know, Skane. Stop playing.
Now you thinking.
Yeah. Now I'm thinking, see, probably saving myself. You know what I mean?
One thing, and
That's
then she got me watering her lawn and all that, her flowers.
they're
That
making sure they put that skin love to it. You know what I'm
could have
saying?
been
So
you. See, shh.
that could have been me watering the. You know what I mean? Imagínate. Yeah. How old is she?
Let's say yeah. She's not that old though. She's not that old. She probably like your age.
But you're not that old. I got it. I got it.
Not that
Chill,
old.
man. I'm a grandpa, yo. We don't play out here. I'm a G
Yo,
pop. We don't
ya
play.
le pasaste because she's not a grandma. Or maybe maybe, no. Nah, she's not a grandma.
No. She
She
got
got
kids?
two kids.
How old are they?
Her son, I'm not sure, but her youngest is 23. Her daughter.
Oh, right, right. So then just add like ella blanquita, no? Right. So the daughter's 23, so that means son got to be like 24, 25. They don't play. They just spit them out quick. So it's like that's another thing, right? Like that's what I've learned. Like white women, they want to get them out quick. So it'll be like a year, 2 years minimum. Boom, boom, boom. They just and then Spanish people want to be like, yo, chill. Have one, chill for 5 years, 10 years. Have the next one. They just spit them out. Boom, 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 boom. Next thing you know, it's funny. Like when I help ladies and they coming in, they got 3 kids. And I'm like, damn, they all look like they 1 year apart. But like that's how they do it.
Yeah, but white people got houses and they got activities and they got money to take these kids out. Spanish people is one at a time. Yo no te puedo comprar tres helados, mama. My God, you gotta wait. We're gonna wait 10 years and we're gonna do the same thing over again. Like, look, Amber want to be volleyball, gymnastics, like, that. Damn. So I gotta wait 10 years.
Yo, that is crazy. Yo, I've never thought about that shit. But I thought it was more of a cultural thing because every time you talk to somebody, yo, they're always three,
Like,
4, 5 years, like 5 years apart. Spanish people wise, right? Like
yeah.
me and my sister, she's 5 years older than me, right? So then, like Sophia to Choo Choo is like 4 years, close to 4.5. Obviously, the first one was just,
Yeah,
you
same
know,
thing with my brother. He's like almost 4 years.
yeah,
Or
know
no,
what I'm
3 years
saying?
older me. But
Right. But if you
catch
talk to
kids out like that.
Yeah, but if you talk to Megan be like,
Got
yeah,
like hearts.
yeah, you talk to one of them, be like, yeah, Bobby is 12, Megan is 11,
12 and a half.
and you be like, yo, your mom wasn't playing. Nah, she wanted everybody out. You know what I'm saying? It's crazy. But at the same time, I guess you know what I'm saying. They have them early. They live life a little bit easier later on.
Nah,
You know
usually
what I'm
when
saying?
people got they have their kids late.
No,
Yeah.
no, they usually early, late 20s, early third,
Nah,
early 30s.
they 30s, 40s type of people.
You think so?
Hell yeah. Spanish people is the early ones.
Yeah, like yeah, I guess. Yeah, you're
Mhm.
right. Mike could be. Yeah. So yeah, who living the best life right there? The Spanish people, or the white people?
No, it's Spanish people, because Spanish people se lo llevan para todos los parties. You be seeing, the domingo, go to the Heights on a Sunday. You see all the little kids in the strollers y la mamá fumando hookah y bebiendo. Yeah, with the stroller like that. Shh, shh, shh.
Just chilling with hookah out. Yo, I remember back in the days. Yeah, now we ain't like as a kid. I didn't miss any parties, but I remember one of the things growing up with us was like when it hit like 2, 3 in the morning and it was time to sleep. So when you go to somebody's house, Spanish house, right? They in the wintertime they take your coat and they put it on somebody's bed, right? Boom, boom. So
And they throw
yeah,
you
and
on top of the bed. On top
yeah,
of
and that's what it was. And then you would, as a kid, you would get into the bed with all the coats and just knock out.
and then wake up with the zipper mark right here. They got her zipper marks, right?
Yo, but here's the funny thing. I remember as a kid waking up and we're going home. Mind you, it's like 3, 4 in the morning. You going home con un frío del
Honey,
diablo, right? Like I
yeah.
remember that shit. Like, yo, you be like this,
She's
and it
a
should
blizzard
be.
outside. Like, mom, what the fuck are you doing outside? Y así quiere que yo me esté en mi casa. Because once you get older, que tú sales mucho. So you was outside in a blizzard with your whole kid. Fuck
With
is
the
going
whole
on here?
yo, that is crazy. With the whole squad outside going to a party and stuff. But those used to be cool though. I remember as a kid, it would be like New Year's Eve or something like that. There was a lady, rest in peace. She passed away already, man. She was awesome. She was good people's. But you would go to her house no matter what party it was. But I remember for some reason I remember the holidays, Christmas or New Year's. And so you would come to her apartment. She, you know what I'm saying, she had the drinks, the food, everything was love. So she passed away, her husband passed away as well because they're older. So she would lock the door and she would put the key in her bra. So you was in yo, the shit was a fire hazard. You was in the apartment, you wasn't going nowhere because that's the way she ran the show. You know what I'm saying? And you be in there 3, 4 in the morning. They was twisted. I remember my dad being twisted and all that. And yeah, we would sleep on top of the coat.
Okay, why she locking the door? He's saying cuidado.
Yeah, that was the shit. Thank God none never happened. But that was her way. Like, nah, man, we're gonna here, we're gonna party. Cause I mean, back then, you know what I'm saying? Whatever job they had, they just want to have fun and party and bug out. But I don't know, that was her way and stuff like that. But she was great people's though, man. She was awesome and stuff. But yeah, just those, I miss some of those things I do miss. So
Yeah, I
it was just
remember those locks that used to lock from inside. That shit is crazy.
yo, if you
I don't know how they allowed that.
or
I
like
think I got that shit still.
who?
My dad, my
Oh,
parents.
for real? Does it like I would like to know if anybody in the Bronx who's still in the Bronx, the Heights, whatever. Like when you lock your apartment door in the apartments, right? Do you have like multiple locks the way we used to back in the days? Had like three, and then the little clink clink with the little lock eye and all that, and the little chain.
I'm telling you, my mom still got the joint that she locked herself. Yo, pero si hay un juidero, I'm gonna tell her that tomorrow. Like, yo, si tú tienes un juidero and you don't find the key, what you doing?
But she doesn't leave the key on the thing.
I
Hmm.
don't know. I know she's complained before because my dad's got humao inside and has locked the key, the inside. So I don't know if she can't get in. I'm like,
Yo, but I remember those. It was just like you would go to bed and your mom or your dad would be like, "Yo, check the door," and you had a three locks to go to bed.
you can
Shout
tell
out
my mom's from the hood because yeah, I be leaving this door open and she be locking that shit. I be going to the supermarket and I come back, my shit is locked. I'm like, dime, what are you doing? Uno nunca sabe. Tú no viste que le dieron un tiro a Trump. Shorty, Shorty not playing.
Yo, talking about that, I remember when I first moved to Jersey. Yo, me and Haiti used to check every door. Like we were still in the hood. We would check every door, clap, clap, the windows when we
Yeah.
first moved, right? So I don't know if I ever shared this story with you, but I'm gonna do after I do the lock shit. So the lock, boom, 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 que esto y el otro, the whole 9 yards, check the windows, and whatever. As the years went by, I was like, yeah, fuck it. Like, you know what I'm saying? It would just be fuck it. You know what I mean? Because we were out here. But and then when she moved down here to North Carolina, like I would pick up my daughters, go drop them off, and be like, "You got the key?" "Oh no, mom left the door open." Huh? Nobody home. Just you just leave the door open, and they would just walk in, clink, and close the door. And I was like, "Yo, but what the fuck?" I guess you know what I mean. The good
Yeah.
neighborhoods that you live in and stuff is pretty
First,
good.
when I first moved here, I told D, I said, get the fuck out of here. This shit got glass doors and all. No, 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 espérate. Llámame a ADT mañana.
Right.
The ADT vino de que yo, pero ¿qué es lo que tú tienes en esta casa that you want all the security? I said, no, 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 I don't trust that shit.
No, no, no. No.
All the sensors de toda esta vaina.
Got helicopters and everything.
For everything, camera sensors, everything. You name it, put that shit there.
Yeah. So I think I don't know if I've ever shared this story on the podcast, pero so when I first moved to Jersey, so like the first week I was there. So this was the first night, right? And I remember sleeping there. You know what I'm saying? She's knocked out. Haiti used to be 5 minutes. I'm like, damn. So I'm laying down, and all I hear is it sounded like a horse, right? Like a little carriage. And I'm like, yo, what the fuck is that noise? So I get up, I look outside, nothing. So I'm like, yo, what? Yeah, true story, no lies. I'm like, yo, what the fuck? So I lay down, whatever. Boom, go to sleep. The next night, ready to go to sleep. And it was around the same time. And I'm saying to myself, yo, but what the fuck? Hades knocked out. The third night comes, same shit around the same time. So I said, Haiti. And then she turned, she was like, what happened? She was like, you hear that? So she hears it. She goes, yeah, what is that? I was like, I don't know. I've been hearing it for like the last couple of nights. Anyway, I look out the window, nothing. So I'm like, yo, this is crazy. So the next night comes, and
You
I'm
was
just
ready.
yeah, I'm ready. I'm like, yo, not this time. So I'm looking out the window just on some shit like this, right? So I'm looking out the window, and all of a sudden there, and then you hear it. And I'm like, yo, but there's nothing there. Why do I hear that sound? And I'm like, Haiti, you heard that? She was like, yeah, I did. So I said, yo, but there's nothing out here. Anyway, long story short, I go to work. I come back that night, so I'm laying down. So all of a sudden, we're laying down. I hear the noise again, and she starts cracking the fuck up, right? So I'm like, yo, but laughing hysterically because she knows that I hear it. So I go, yo, what the fuck is that? Like, why are you laughing? And she goes, no, because I know what it is. And I was like, what is it? I know it's haunted, right? It's like the streets, because like the street had a little cobblestone or whatever. She was like, nah, it's a train that passes. That's what we're listening to. Yo, I thought the street we lived on was haunted because
Damn.
it was funny back in Rahway. Rahway used to be like a station where the train stopped, obviously, but there was up before trains. There was a lot of people that used to on their way to New York, coming from like Philly or something like that. That was like a main stop as well, and there would be a lot of horses and stuff like that. So I said, "Mierda, mataron a uno probably on this street a long time ago," and that's what I thought I heard.
Yeah, I couldn't sleep the first week I moved into. I
Because
was like
that shit is just so peaceful.
locking my doors, looking out the window. Like, these motherfuckers just comfortable sleeping like this. Y
Yeah.
yo viendo a los vecinos, you know, nothing, and checking my cameras. Yo, I didn't sleep. I was on my cameras all day like that, all night.
Waking up, this should be in your face, like yeah, 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 yeah. You was just high surveillance for no reason.
I was scared.
Nah, but I don't know if I told you. Like there was one year until this day, yo. Shout out to my neighbor in Raw with Mr. Johnson. Until this day, me and Haiti agree that I think he saved our lives because we had the ring cameras, right? Bam, 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 the whole 9 yards. So mind you, this was like a summertime. So mind you, we would leave shit open, but at this time all the doors are locked and whatever. But there was a little nutcase dude, I guess, around the neighborhood or something like that, decided to come to this neighborhood. So we had a like a to the basements. The windows were about maybe like this big or whatever. He was trying to break in through the window, right? So
About to make me go inside.
not chill, but but hold on. But um, what happened was we had a light that like if you moved, it will turn on, right? A motion detector light on the side of the house. So that light would come on and off, and it would go straight into the neighbor's house. So his wife was like, "Yo, why does the light keep coming in and out?" You know what I'm saying? Like turning on and off. So she looked out the window and she saw that the dude was trying to get in. Mind you, me and Haiti are upstairs. All the kids are asleep and shit like that. Pepper the pup is upstairs because the ACs are on. So it's summertime. It's hotter than hell. Anyway, long story short, we hear a pounding on the front door, right? And then our phones are going off, right? So then Haiti goes, "Oh, the cops outside." I'm like, "What?" So I wake up all like, "Yo!" I go downstairs. I open the door, and they were like, "Mister," it was like, "Mister." Oh no, he didn't say it. No, he did say Oscar, and I was like, "Yeah." He was like, I was like, "What's up?" He was like, "Oh, we just got a call that somebody was trying to break into your house." I was like, "What?" So you know what I'm saying? Right there, I just woke up like, "You what you mean?" So all of a sudden they came in. Obviously, Hades behind me, so I said, "Yo, go upstairs with the girls, whatever." So I was behind the cops the whole night. We went down to the basement, and lo and behold, yeah, you saw he was trying to break in and stuff like. And the spookiest thing was that my ring camera caught it. So all you see is a silhouette of somebody walking, like to the side of the house, and then when a car passes by, you see him go like that. But he had the hood on. It looked real scary, to be honest, and shit like
Did they
that.
catch him?
Yeah, they caught him because everybody, like, I had a ring camera, neighbors had a ring, a couple of neighbors. That ring shit does work because they pinpointed and they all got beep 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 around the same time that my shit recorded, and they saw it and all that, and they arrested him like a couple of hours later or something like that.
Oh
Yeah,
my
that was
god.
yeah. I think that was like 2000. I'm gonna say that was 2000, 2015, 16 maybe around there. Yeah, and then after that, Haiti went and got the gates, and she made sure everything was closed. And it was just something surreal because nothing ever happened in that neighborhood like that at all.
Yeah. I mean, something like that happened here, but it wasn't that he was kind of like breaking in. He was just kind of like snooping around, see what he can find.
Right.
So but our neighbors are like real cool. Like they text me right away, like, "Hey Marie, do you know this car? Like there's a guy here looking around." And I was like, "Nah, I don't know him." And the cops came right away.
Yeah, that's the thing too. Like if you have a neighborhood that they've been there for a long time, they all know each other and stuff like that. It's real. Like I remember my two neighbors, man. God bless them. They were both fucking awesome.
Yeah.
Um, anything something happened, any freaky stuff, they would be like, "Yo," like they would text each other and stuff like that. So I
Yeah.
remember that. So if you have a good like,
Right
and
away.
shit like that, and shit like that really doesn't happen and stuff like that. It just happens once in a blue moon. Some dickhead will go into a good neighborhood and try to break into cars because I would leave the car open and
Man,
then
it
just
means I leave my keys in my car sometimes.
no, you know what I mean. So yeah, little shit like that that we just like. Sometimes we put the hood down and we forget we hood and stuff, and we bougie now, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's crazy. But
You
yeah,
get a go to pull up and then I'm locking everything. Then I'm gonna call ADT again, like, "Oh, you're doing a second round."
see that light just turned on. I don't know where right now. Yeah, yeah, you
I
better
was
watch
thinking,
that.
I think this one no turn on, though. Aquí hay un fallo. Yo voy a tener que llamar a esta gente. Mira. Oh, there you go.
There you go. Make sure all these lights turn on. I know. Marie's gonna be checking every door tonight, every window.
Oh, pues,
We ain't
like
messing.
that. Con toda la
Yeah,
cama.
wake up like this, like damn. But yeah, nah. So listen, guys, we went all over the place with this episode. We were everywhere, um, and I love it because it's just like we start with a topic, and then so there's are you living your best life now, or was it a moment in time that you thought was the best time of your life? But I think in general, man, when you have the opportunity to connect with someone, be it like an old friend like this one right here, looking at bugs and stuff like that. Every
But,
time I
hell
yeah,
no.
every time I connect with this woman right here, it's always laughter, it's always stuff, and I'm grateful for that. You know what I'm saying? Because if I can think, uh, man, so you first time I saw you was what 2005,
5,
2005,
like that, yeah.
2005 around there or something like that. And I think from that time on to like the present time now, it's just like laughter after laughter after laughter, and in between a couple of fuck yous and a couple of tears and a couple of frustration, and that's just it. There's just this deep connection between me and this young lady here. So it's just those little glimpses of life, right? That that I try to hold on to and just and be grateful that I have those moments with different people and throughout the years, and I guess that's what it is, right? So if you're living your best life or you don't think you're living your best life, you can always go back to those memories, but at the same time try to create new memories and stuff, new laughters, like me, I laugh my ass off and that's my happy moment, right? From right there, and then I'll go back to be like, yeah, I like being single. You know what I'm saying?
But
Well, yeah, word on the street, word on the street, my homegirl Ish, I think, is in a relationship. Word on the street.
well, I thought she'd been
Yeah.
in a relationship. I don't know her.
Well,
Just assuming.
no, she was single for a minute. We would go back and forth. We would have these off air discussions about that same thing of just being so used to being single.
Oh,
You know
that's
what I
why she
mean?
got off your podcast.
Yeah, pretty much. She said, "Man, forget this dude. I gotta go get me a man." Yeah, shout out to my homegirl Ish and stuff. So, but yeah, no, it's just you know, living your best moment. Is it a song? Like for me, it was that song, and then I just switched it to the summer '89 when I was wilding out for the cookout and all that.
You gotta
And
make your happiness.
yeah, that's for sure. I think it's a mindset too, right? So sometimes too is like when I go to sleep, I just think of just not like sometimes we go to bed and we're frustrated because of this, that, or the other, and then you fall asleep with that frustration, and then you wake up with that frustration. You know what I'm saying? But now it's like I'm trying to change that mindset of not going to bed frustrated, just going to bed, just thinking positive thoughts and shit like that, so you can wake up with positive energy.
Yeah. And people also need to learn that your happiness is not someone else's happiness.
Damn right.
My brother
Like,
taught me that.
yes, sir. Shout out to him. You know what I mean? Dímelo. What's it saying? Que leche.
Relish.
That's his
Yeah.
saying. So shout out to him too. Pero yeah, no, you're absolutely right.
Because I remember he went through like a real change in his life. And he was like just different. He didn't want to go like out anymore. So he used to go to fancy restaurants. He used to always dress nice. And one time it just hit him and he was like, that's not what I want to do anymore. That's not my happiness. And I'm like, you sure you're not depressed? Like, he's like, no, I'm happy. I'm happy like the way I live now. And I'm like, hmm.
Yeah,
He's
because
like, what
sometimes
you
too.
expect to be happy is not my expectation of happiness. And I'm like, you know what, you're right. Mind
Yeah.
my business.
Yeah, because sometimes too is like if you think about it, right? Like just think about the days when you used to go clubbing, right? So you used to get all put the joints on and the tight outfits and all that. And you was out there for right. You was out there for a reason to be seen. You wanted that validation. Oh shit, mommy looking crazy, right? And then the same thing, guys, right? Put the cologne, shave, and all this and that. And sometimes you just be like, "Pa qué?" You know what I'm saying? What's the validation? I get it when we're young and all this and that, and when we're older too, right? So like sometimes I'm not gonna lie, when somebody goes like, "Oh my God, you're handsome," oh, show you right. You know what I mean? I'd be like, "Thank you," or whatever the case catches you off guard, or whatever the case is. But to a certain degree, is like one day, like your brother woke up and he's like, "Yo, ¿para qué yo me voy a vestir, vaina? Yo no quiero estar fronteando, right? I don't want to put this front on. I just want to be myself, right? And just being himself. And in the times we've talked, whatever, it's just been amazing because you get the true sense of just him, right? And I think that's fucking awesome and
Mm-hmm.
stuff. So yeah, so he living his life right now. He's living his best moment right now.
He's living his best moment. He's happy. He just had a baby. Shout out to my nephew Gus.
Okay, Gus. That's his name, Gus. Oh, it's
Gustavo.
Gustavo. Gustavo,
Hmm.
that's right. Yo, yeah, we got a lot of shout outs out here. So we got a lot of he has a baby, you have a new baby as well.
Yeah.
And I got my grandson. That's crazy. That's crazy. I just thought about last night when I was going to bed. I was like, yo, I have a grandson. And then the funny thing, his dad, like obviously we spoke, hey, how you feeling, honey? This, that, and the other. And then her husband came on. He was like, yo, what's up, big dog? You know what I mean? And stuff. I was like, yo, what's going on, man? Congratulations and all this, that, and the other. And the thing that just like, I guess pulled my heartstrings because I'm a grandfather now. He goes, yo, you're the only grandfather he's gonna know. And I'm saying to myself, yo, that's crazy. Right? Usually you have two sets, whatever the case is, and he's like, "Yo, you're the only grandfather."
So
He's
don't
gonna
fuck
call
this up, is what he's saying.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? You better have those treats on deck, you know what I'm saying? But yeah, nah, that really, like, touched me. I was like, "Yo, that's crazy. That's what's up, though," you know? So, yeah, so shout out to him and my daughter and my new grandson and stuff like that, and hopefully I get out there soon. Hopefully in September, I get to visit her and stuff like that, but, yeah. And then
Yeah.
I gotta visit my new homegirl out there in Jersey. You heard? I could have been doing this, but I'm over
Mm-hmm.
here playing games and shit.
Fucking
Yeah,
slacking.
slacking over here. But yo, thank you so much, guys, for joining us for another wacky episode. Are you living your best life? Shout out to Russia and the United Emirates. We out there. You know what I'm saying? She listening. Everybody listening. From east to west coast, we appreciate you. It's a blast, man. Every time I get a notification that hey, somebody else tuned in from another country. It was like we started this. This is our second season, so we're almost halfway through the year. So a year and a half. If you would have told me or Aisha that this podcast that we just started here to make somebody laugh, to make somebody think, to make somebody tear, to make somebody laugh, to make somebody just feel something. Hopefully, we sparked conversation in any of the episodes that we've ever done. Then we accomplished what we accomplished. You know what I mean? And it was just to get one person, to help one person, to be able to move the needle on somebody's life. So the fact is that 46 countries listen to us and stuff. That to me is like, yo, that is crazy. You know what I'm saying? So thanks everybody. Thank you obviously to Aisha. Thank you to Marie. Thank you to Yessie. Thank you to my man Jay. Um, and everybody who contributed from D and everybody in between. Aisha's cousin. Trying to remember who else. Oh, my man Wes. My bad, Wes. So everybody that contributed and had time to give me on this podcast has been truly, truly amazing. So your contribution is the reason why we're being heard in 46 countries. So hopefully the needle keeps moving, and then one day I'll be like, yo, 100 countries. That's crazy. But like, yeah, no, we're in South America, Central America, yes. The Caribbean, yes. Canada for sure. Europe, like London, France, yes. Russia, yes. China, yes. Oh, we everywhere. We worldwide, yo. Fuck yeah. We Mr. 305, you know what I'm saying? Dale. So yeah, so hopefully we get Santo Domingo in here soon. They slack.
Slack. Oh, my people slacking. I'm gonna have a talk.
Yeah, they especially your cousin out there, yo. Yo, ponte en lo tuyo.
Pero yo tengo
Aprende
tuyo. Tú.
aprende inglés.
Es que yo no entiendo lo que ustedes dicen.
He can just fake it, be like, yo, listen what I listen to, para que, you know what I mean? Ponga mente. But yeah, so
Guaraguata be too Sperry. They don't know what
oh,
I'm saying and they listen to that.
yeah, exactly. That was a classic, actually. That was a classic song. Para todas las Larrys.
Like that. Guaraguata be too Sperry.
To all my Larrys. Yo, man, like I said, man, we appreciate you guys. Thank you for listening and tuning in. And we'll hit you with another episode next week. I will try
Mira,
not to.
me están
That's all right.
picando los poquitos.
Oh yeah, 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 yeah. That's a future sponsor right there. Pa matar a mosquito.
Corta eso, corta eso.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. We gotta cut that. Pa matar a mosquito.
Vamos a matar los mosquitos.
Yeah. So we'll hit you with another episode next week. There will be no more remixes. I know we've been remixing last couple of weeks and stuff like that. But nope, we're gonna keep it live. We're gonna keep it cool. We're gonna keep it going. So yeah, guys, take care of yourself, and we'll talk to you soon. Take care. Peace. Palo moquito.
A mosquito, yeah.
Talking at Ish and Skeen.
Show you right.